Hello, welcome to Cooking with Cornbread.
And
Got Madeline here. As usual, today is the day of days, fellas. Happy March 14th, if you know what I'm talking about. Already got one taken care of. If she ever sees this, she'll be pissed. Getting my steaks ready now. So I've been promising a steak video, and we've had steaks since then. I'm grilling today. Finally warm enough to where I don't feel like, freezing my hind end off. So gonna do some steaks. And I'm gonna cheat. I ain't doing the baked potato. I'll show you that one day. It'll be another video. So lower you down. And you can't see nothing. There we go. So I've got 3 steaks here, and they come from Walmart. I don't fool around. I don't get them thin steaks. If you're gonna get a thin steak, you might as well stay at the house. 2.5 pounds worth of steak, and it cost us $26. Man, I can't take my family to McDonald's for $26. So, time everything's said and done, I ain't gonna count the tea or anything like that. We might have $30 in a steak meal. Everybody says, I don't see how y'all do them big steaks. It's not that expensive. Really ain't that hard to figure out. Trust me, because I am about as cheap as it comes. And so I'm gonna show y'all how I do my steaks, and it's real simple. I had an idiot the other day try and tell me that he cooks his steak for 30-45 minutes. If you're cooking your steaks 30-45 minutes, you are absolutely wrong. I've got a 13-year-old, I got a 7-year-old, and I've got a 2-year-old that will eat the steaks the way that I cook them. And I'll show you that here in a little bit. On a grill, I'll go 6 minutes aside. 6 minutes, flip it. 6 minutes, take it off, let it rest 10 minutes. If that's too bloody for you or too raw, take it off the heat and let it go for another 5 minutes, or to your desired temp. This is the only meat that I cheat on. By cheating, I mean I preach at you guys for using a thermometer. I do not put a probe in these. 6 minutes aside, that's going to achieve my crust the way I want it. I'll take them off, let it rest 10 minutes. And while it's resting, I get my other sides ready to go, get my plates ready to go, and that's it. Done.
And in 2 months, I'm about to turn 8.
She turns 8 in 2 months. Fun fact about Miss Madeline here. She is named after my grandfather, my papa, my dad's dad. He was William Kerr. She is Madeline Kerr, and she was born on Memorial Day. And she never met him, unfortunately. My oldest daughter did. But he fought and served. He was a military man. He was a career military man. Fought in Vietnam. Very proud of him.
That's my picture.
She's got the pictures of him. So, do you want to help do this?
Yes.
Let me scoot your stuff. I'll stand out of the way for you. Let your kids help, man. That's fun. So, a little coating of salt. Tap the thing instead of shake the thing. You need more salt. Here, you do you, and I'll follow up. So, a little helper. My oldest daughter bought me this little thing. It's got a cork that goes in it. Top it off. I keep my salt in it. But it came with this little bamboo spoon. So you handle this meat, and I'm fixing to press it in.
And he got this at the mountain because we went to the mountain for their anniversary, and he got this at
And got me a new pepper mill.
Yep.
Yes, I did. She wanted to use that. I wasn't going to. I really bought that because I like the handle, the way it cranks. She can't really do it, so I'll do it for her. And what I like big boulders of pepper. what I really bought this for is the recipes that I got that call for pepper. I always just eyeball. Sometimes I nail it, sometimes I don't. Got me a spice pack. I should have been using this, but I don't want to mess my steaks up. I don't know.
I thought it was
Do you want to use the spice thing?
I don't know.
What do you think? All right. Now let's. We're doing an instructive video. This is how I do it. Montreal's steak seasoning. It's not Montreal's. It's Montreal. It's a Canadian thing. I don't know what all it has in it. I've looked at it time and time again. Coarse salt, spices including black pepper, red pepper, garlic, onion, sunflower oil, natural flavors, and extracts of paprika. I really like this stuff. So I'm going to use this spoon since I got me another handy dandy spoon. And I go fairly liberal with it.
You know Mama got her hearing aids?
Hmm?
Do you know Mama got her hearing aids?
Her mama got her hearing aids. Yes, I do know that.
Yeah, now she can
If you're a praying type, please pray for her mama. She's in bad shape.
Yep. And our preacher went to her house and preached for her. So now.
So what we're gonna do is don't rub this in.
No,
pat it. And a lot of people will tell you not to season your steak except for right before it goes on the grill, and they are wrong. What this is gonna do is it's gonna absorb. If you look, I like reusing my packages. I'm all about not wasting a bunch of dishes. I got to clean some here in a minute anyhow. So what I did was I took the little tampon pad, if you will, the little absorber out of it so it doesn't suck all my flavor out. I want the meat to suck that flavor in. And I'm going to grill these. It's 2 o'clock now, and I'm going to probably put these on the grill at 4. I'm a little bit later than what I usually do. That's no big deal. And see, I'm holding this one hand. Here, you go ahead and do that.
I'm sitting on the counter. I'm sitting on the counter having a great time. On the counter.
Now that she's seen how I season them, she can do it. See that? She just forgot. Ain't no big deal. Like I said, let your kids help. And if she missed a spot there, that's no big deal. Well, okay, she's gonna get it. But there'll be enough salt in this other stuff to help cover that. What I'm gonna do, since I'm trying to hurry along, normally I would wash my hands at this point, but I grabbed a towel that needs to be cleaned anyways. Been using it this weekend. And I'm just gonna try.
I can probably do it.
I don't know. You have a hard time with that crank. Yeah. So I'm just gonna try to hold it. Hop. Screw it. I'm gonna wash it off. I touched it with my meat hands. I'm gonna wash it off. No problem. Just gonna do dishes anyways. Kind of give it a shake. So I'll probably put about half a teaspoon or so per steak, per side of salt. Be careful now. This is the part you don't want one spot to have it all.
Look.
Probably a quarter teaspoon cracked black pepper. That's all right. I'll get it. You can't use the spoon very well, can you? She spilled some. That's okay. Hey, but you just pick it up off of it, scatter it around, man. Ain't no problem.
Get in there.
If we ain't making mistakes, we ain't doing nothing. And trust me, I'm the one making all this food, and I've messed up plenty of times on this stuff. Now we're gonna press that in. Now, if I had my hands washed, I'd show you well, I'll show you. So I reused the cellophane that came on the steaks. Just cover it back up. So if I wash my hands, had wet hands, didn't want to get them dirty again. Again, to save on water, another washing. Had other stuff going on, whatever, which I do today. So now you see, you could take and just press the outside of that cellophane, put it in. I'll be back, show you how to start my grill and all that stuff. All right, I got a chimney with lump charcoal on it. Got some fat wood fire starters, and we'll start right now. If you don't use these, you should. They go up, they're hot. You can also use newspaper, it don't matter. However you like it. I just had some of these and that's what I like. Start her off. Maybe rearrange your fire starters so they'll burn right. And then put your coals over top of them. It'll burn black for a little bit. That's natural black. That ain't I don't use charcoal, charcoal. Don't use a lighter fluid. None of that jazz. You can do the same thing with newspaper. I just happen to have these left over. I might save them and just start using newspaper. I didn't know where the newspaper was. It's rolling up the black coal right now. And I'll be cooking these steaks on the old school Weber 22 and in a kettle. And there is a smoker. We'll get into that one of these days. Got a little ash thing. Got some charcoal trays there. Alright. See you here in a little bit once this gets hot. I've got, I do have my steaks out right now. Heating, warming up to room temp. So I'll show you here in a little bit. Realized I wasn't doing that properly. Had to add some more coals to it. It reduced down probably by a third. Added some more coals to it. It's hot. So we're gonna, I usually don't do this way, and I hope it pays off. But my wind is coming. I already have my grill set a certain way, so the wind is coming from east to west. So that's the best way to keep your fire going. That is hot. I'm digging in for some, I'm sorry, I ain't used to doing this, the grilling portion. But I added some big pieces of lump and put your grill top on there. We'll let that heat up and we'll scrape her off and get to cooking. Alright, so we're gonna put these bad boys on. you'll notice I did turn that one. I turned the fat towards the heat to render it. I got a wind coming from this way. From here to there, come around here. I turned that down. Now, set your smartwatch. If you don't have one, you don't have to have one. I'm just trying to make a video. Started at 6 minutes per side. I'll show you when I flip. All right, 6 minutes is up. May flare, may not. Don't look like it's going to. Pretty smoky. See how the smoke is flowing that way? That's a ceramic grill I don't like. Turn it over. And I guess we can turn it. Kind of spread the grill. Now it's flaring up. Turn it over. We're going to put this one there. How about that? And I will turn that one over. Flaring up, but it will not flare once I put the lid down, because I've got the fire choked off. That's a fire in there. Don't ever. That's the best thing to understand about using a charcoal grill is you've got a fire going. It's hot. Those coals are hot. Put that down. See? Now it's calmed down. I will show you the results. All right, got them to resting. Rest easy. Rest easy, my friend. It's smelling good in here, beef fat. While that's resting, it's going to take 10 minutes. Get these mac and cheeses to come to fruition. So while that's resting, you kill 2 birds, 1 stone, 10 minutes. And when I say boil, you know, it's already boiling. The water was boiling, so if it's boiling, I mean, you want a heavy boil, rolling boil. You don't want to simmer, you want a rolling boil. All right. Here they are. Might show, I don't know. Finished product, I don't know. We'll see. All right, final product. This is the last one left. That's after it has been cut. And that's the au jus. Yep. It is red. Who cares? It has rested. It is fine to eat. If you don't like it that way, go ahead and if I like it, I'll tell you how to do it. You just take it off the direct heat. But go ahead and murder your steak if you don't like it.